What is up everybody, how is it going? Welcome back to World of Tanks. Today I have one super exciting episode for you. Let me introduce you upcoming update 1.1. Yes, we finally had enough of those 1.0.1, 1.0.2, 1.0.2.5, 0.7.6.19 patches. 1.1 and it is freaking huge guys. With a lot of new vehicles, entire new tech tree, Polish tech tree, new maps, old maps and some other new vehicles are going to be introduced to this game. So 1.1 is freaking huge and I like it. You know me, I am le content freak, a content gourmet, and we have a lot of new content in 1.1. So without further ado, let's jump right into the action. But before, let me quickly send one huge bag of thank yous towards every single one of you for such an awesome feedback under my previous Moto Vlog episode. After 2 years, I released part 2 just 2 days ago, and the feedback was crazy. The amount of likes and comment section overall was just so freaking positive and lovely to read. Thank you guys for that. Much love. But now let's get into the patch 1.1. So keynotes, new Polish tech tree, balanced maps like Province, Glacier and Mines have been balanced, tuned a bit. 2 new maps, Pilsen was also introduced, but 2 completely new maps. And personal missions 2.0 with 3 new personal reward vehicles. How much content is that, guys? It is really hard to cover, so I try to be as quick and informative as possible, just to let you know what is happening in 1.1. So let's start from the bottom and let's quickly go over the Polish tech tree, and luckily I'm able to use official Wargaming's footage for that. So from tier 1 to tier 4 we have classic light tanks that are fairly fast, light armor, and it already comes with the Polish tech tree features. A bit higher alpha damage compared to any other tier 1 to tier 4 vehicle. From tier 5 we can find 25 TP Xust or Kust 2. That is super weird looking vehicle, but also packs a bit more punch than other tier 5 vehicles. Average values, I mean. So starting from tier 5 we have a couple medium tanks. Tier 6 40 DP Habica. In my opinion this is how you pronounce it, or Habicha or Habica. Just help me out in the comments. And tier 7 was made by the same dude, 45 DP Habica. Starting from tier 8 we can see some heavy tanks that are fairly similar to the vehicles that we already have in the game. For example, tier 8 53 DP Markowskiego. IS-3 looking vehicle. In my opinion it looks a lot like IS-3 with really good gun depression and a top gun with 420 alpha damage with 218 millimeters of penetration. 218 millimeters of penetration. In tier 9 50 DP comes with 130 millimeter cannon and 560 alpha damage with 250 millimeters of penetration. It looks like a bit more buffed tier 8 premium tank, 50 DP prototype, so hence the name 50 DP. And finally, cherry on the top of the cake is 60 DP Lewandowski. I think this is how I'm going to call it, with 152 millimeter boomstick. 250 millimeters of penetration and 750 alpha damage, and -8 degrees of gun depression, guys. This is no joke. Super heavily armored, -8 degrees of gun depression, 750 alpha damage. I think we can do some great things in that tank. Although the gun accuracy, nope, it is not made for sniping. You have to be face on, you have to face hug your enemies to death, because accuracy, especially sniping, is going to produce some more gray hairs. In my opinion it looks a lot like 705 with a turret in the front of the tank. This is just my opinion. And the 60 DP is the vehicle that you are seeing on the background as well, on brand new map called Minsk. So enjoy it, enjoy the action on the background. By the way, this battle on the Minsk was my very first battle on the test server with 60 DP, so it wasn't super awesome score, but you can see new map, you can see this new tank, you can actually see 20 60 DPs in one battle, because this is a test server, and apparently you can see a lot of premium rounds as well. Like, well, this is actually pretty standard. But moving on, we have two brand new maps. One is Studyanki or Studyanka, I actually do not know how to pronounce it, and a new map called Minsk that you can see on the background. So two brand new maps plus Pilsen was also reworked to the HD quality with some tunings here and there. They changed the open area, green area, so it should be a lot more playable for every single vehicle class from now on. But guys, 3 new maps with one batch, this is what we wanted to see. And on the top of that, Mines, Glacier and Province map has been changed, has been tuned. For example, Province now has limited tier range from tier 4 to tier 7, so you are not able to see Province with tier 8, tier 9 and tier 10 vehicles. This is once again what a lot of you guys wanted to see. I am actually quite sad that I'm not able to see Province map with my high tier light tanks and medium tanks anymore, because it almost always equaled automatic ace tanker because of all the spotting I was able to do. There was a lot of base camping, yes I understand, but if you were able to outspot the other side, then GG and ace tanker in the pockets. But on Province map, both sides were made more balanced. The previously southwestern side, if I remember correctly, was in a disadvantage because the other side had more cover, more housing, more pushes, better position to snipe and so on. So now both sides should be a bit more balanced, and same goes to the Mines and Glacier map. And finally, new personal missions with new reward vehicles. But for that, let me load you into the game. And welcome to the 1.1's test server featuring 60 DP Lewandowski on the background. But today we are not here to talk about 60 DP. I think I am going to make my 60 DP's preview episode tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, please too. We are here to talk about the new missions and new reward vehicles. So if you click that mission icon over here in the garage, you can see new missions. Please welcome to new type of missions that can be completed in a series of battle, not in one battle. So this is the key difference between previous missions and the current one. There are a lot of missions that you have to complete or that you can complete in many different battles. So some more details: in one battle you are able to complete it. Luckily this is super informative and it explains everything necessary. So new progress system, this is what I was talking about. You start off with 0 completed, after that some completed, and finally if you manage to complete it in time, you get this green reward and the mission has been completed. And some missions can be completed only on particular vehicle types with no nation restriction. The other missions require vehicles of the particular nations for competitions. So now if you had your favorite heavy tank, for example, let's say Type 5 Heavy, I think this is why they did it, because previously Type 5 Heavy was able to complete all the heavy tank missions super easily without too much of an effort. But now you actually have to use different heavy tanks from different nations as well to complete some of those missions. Next up we have conditions explained under the Union, USSR, China, under the Bloc, Germany, Japan, Alliance, USA, UK, Poland, and Coalition, France, Sweden, Czechoslovakia, and Italy. And finally, rewards. Yes, we have new reward vehicles. I actually called every single one of them in my previous news episode: Excalibur, Chimera, and Object 279 Early. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Object 279 Early is coming into the game as a reward vehicle. Previously, the cherry on the top of the cake was Object 260, but this time, once again, yet another Soviet vehicle, Object 279 Early. I do not know how we have to deal with that. This vehicle has no lower plate, so Yeah, no weak spots in the front, at least if I'm looking at it on the pictures and according to the previous information. Anyway, that was a little introduction. Here you can see new mission map, Excalibur, Chimera, Object 279, and some of the missions. So Union, that was Bloc, that was Alliance and Coalition, yes, different nations, vehicles, so let's pick Alliance, mission number 10 for example. So, main part, complete the primary condition for unlimited number of battles. Okay, unlimited number of battles, assistance, progress 0 out of 5,000, enable your allies to cause a total of 5,000 of damage to enemy heavy or medium tanks by spotting them or destroying their tracks. Okay, in ×2 bonus, progress, acceleration, complete the secondary condition to earn an ×2 increase in progress. Okay, so if you complete the secondary mission, you only have to spot 2,500. I think so at least. And complete the secondary condition is survive the battle 5 times. You have to survive the battle 5 times, but you can easily get 5,000 assistance from one battle. From one bloody battle with USA, UK and Polish vehicles. Cause 1,500 of damage during the first 3 minutes of the battle. Ooh, complete the primary condition to indicated number of times. Okay, so now you have to complete it 10 times. And over here, for unlimited number of battles. What the hell, this mission seems to be super easy compared to that one, for example, because sometimes to deal 1,500 damage in the first 3 minutes is not super easy, I have to say. And this mission, I have a little problem with this one. It actually encourages rushing or reckless play. Don't you think so? Anyway, those were personal missions. Let's close it. Let's go under the Union. Mission number... let's pick my favorite number, Union 13. Ramming is the weapon of heroes. Complete the primary mission 7 times, cause damage to an enemy vehicle by ramming. Okay, so it doesn't say how much damage you have to do, it simply says you have to cause damage by ramming. Awesome, and 50,000 credits. Can we see missions for other vehicles? Nope, not at the moment, but rewards 50k, 50k. Some consumables, 50k, 750 experience, 100,000. Okay, so once again rewards. Yes, guys, I am hyped. I'm super hyped about 1.1. If only they can fix the matchmaking. Yeah, that would be super awesome. So I can actually play with tier 8s as well in a platoon. This is my biggest problem with the matchmaking at the moment, that they effed up platooning. I would like to play with my friends. I would like to introduce new platoon series where I play with my viewers, right, like super randomly, maybe on Discord, just chatting, making episodes about that. But at the moment, tier 8 matchmaking or platooning is completely effed up, and I'm not interested in that. So this was my quick introduction to update 1.1. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of videos still to come, maybe one dedicated episode about personal missions, we'll see, and a lot of tank preview episodes, including all the reward vehicles in action. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, maybe 60dp. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.